Hi, welcome to the Kate Show. With me today is producer Earl Klemm. How you doing, Earl?
I'm great. How are you, Kate?
I'm better now that you're here.
That's sweet of you.
So tell us about the films that you've produced.
Good Lord, there's so many.
How about Rise and Fall in Love?
That was a good one. We had fun with that. I even got a little walk-on in it.
Nice, that's right. You played Cowboy Clem in that movie.
Yeah.
Can you describe your experience?
I'm not crazy. Do I look crazy? Do I?
I was totally idiot then. Yep.
That was a really funny scene in that movie. And then how about Ready for Action?
Ready for Action? Well, that was a good one, too.
You had a little bit of a bigger part in that one.
Yeah, quite a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Got beat up a couple times.
Beat it, creep. Put some ice on that.
You took it like a champ, though.
I know. Yeah. I had my little buddy helping me.
Right, you were acting with our own Brendan Biondi in that.
That's correct.
Very cool. Did you enjoy your time on screen working with him?
Sure. He's a lot of fun.
He is a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how about Dangerous Deception? In that movie, they used your home, correct?
Right.
To film in, and your living room served as a
Fortune tellers.
Right. What was that like?
There it was. She was in there looking in the crystal ball. And then, so you know, there was Alfred Guy.
That's right. He was in there peeking back out at her.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was like the most unintentionally funny moment in that movie. Like, I don't think that they wanted that to be funny, but it ended up being really funny.
Yeah, it did. But Alex is great, too, because she just loves to...
Oh, yeah.
She really went with it.
She really did. Yeah, she's so cool. And then in Adventures of Luana Lee, it was the fourth one, Little Bit of Love, I believe it's called, that they used your house for that movie too, right?
Yeah, and that's where it got confusing because everybody was in and out. I didn't know which room they were in. I'm still looking for all that extra space. I can't find it, but it's there somewhere. God knows I need it.
Yeah, you need it for your 78 collection, right?
Oh, yeah, it's running out the door.
Why don't you tell us about that?
Well, I've been collecting them for 40 years.
Wow.
So they pile up quick. But sometimes I get people that'll say to me, I've got a whole attic full of these. Would you like them? It's like, no, because I don't need any more Enrico Caruso. I have them all.
You have every 78 that's ever been put out? Is that what you mean?
No, every Caruso.
Oh, what does that mean? Caruso?
He's an opera singer from the early 20th century.
Oh, very cool. So you have all of his 78s then?
Pretty much, yes.
That's cool.
There's a couple missing, but when you buy one, you want to get a good copy.
Mm-hmm.
A good, clean copy.
Now, what makes a good, clean copy? Like, what do you look for?
Well, you look at the record, you make sure it's not cracked.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd have a hairline crack and you won't even see it.
Oh.
So you got to be very careful.
So
Because then when it's going around, it goes tick, 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 tick,
yeah.
tick, tick.
So you have to have a real keen eye to see that kind of thing.
Yeah, you need to watch for that. And you sort of look at the surface and see if it's really worn.
Because they're not the same as vinyl records, right?
No, they're not vinyl. They're made out of a good old hard material, shellac.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And it wears, but it's actually intended to wear the needle down.
Oh.
And not the record.
Huh. That's very interesting.
Yeah, well, it's to keep the record from wearing. You're supposed to change the needle after every play.
Wow, after every play.
Every play.
I didn't realize that.
Steel pointed needles, every play you change it.
Wow. Are the needles pretty easy to find still?
Oh, yeah, you can get them everywhere.
That's cool.
They're easy to find.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it makes me a needle junkie for the 78 RPM industry.
Will you tell us about Day of the Gun? And you had a pretty large part in that movie in addition to being a producer on that.
Oh yes, that was a long process getting that filmed.
You want to tell us about
Well,
it?
it took a couple years to get it done, but that's because everybody only worked on weekends.
Right. You had a pretty big role in that without saying a word.
Yeah.
How was that as opposed to your other roles in which you've had lines and all?
Well, it's kind of hard to use just expression to convey what you're trying to get across to the audience.
Right.
But apparently I did it all right.
You were very good in that movie. You were really good. Did
Tell
we?
me more about my eyes.
They're beautiful. They're a beautiful shade of blue.
I used them a lot in that film.
Right. It's true. Now, you were also in a companion piece to Day of the Gun called Tales of the Wild West, and in that you got to play your great-grandson. Was that neat, or tell me about that?
Well, at least the great-grandson could talk. My great-grandfather worked for the C.A. Carter Ranch in Single Tree, Montana. And it happened on that day that he was on his way into town to pick up Maggie Carter's daughter, Kate. And, of course, we know all what he observed is because Granddad kept a detailed journal. And this is actually what he wrote about that day. As we drew closer to the field, but that actually was the day the Aces got trumped about the baseball.
Right.
And that baseball game, that was a long day of filming on that
Oh,
one.
yeah, but oh, God, it looks so good in the movie.
Yes, it did. Including the brawl.
Yes. Oh, my.
The base brawl game.
Yeah, the base brawl. You're so funny.
Well, so, I'm so glad to be here, though.
I'm glad to have you here.
It's fun.
Well, I think that wraps it up for this week. Thank you very much for being on the show, Earl.
Oh, I really enjoyed it, baby.
Awesome. I did, too.
We can do it again.
Yes, please.
Yes, because there's another film coming up eventually.
Really?
Yeah, another Western.
Ooh, very nice.
And we're just working on the script, but soon there'll be another one.
Very nice. We're looking forward to that. Thank you for tuning in. And tune in, turn on every Tuesday right here on The Kate Show. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you next week.